Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think we are ready. We are ready. Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, welcome, welcome. We are celebrating a bit our new release. We have a 0749 release out, which is improving good hotning, exactly. It's very hot here as well. We have a nice new release out that you can play if you want, and is improving a bit the first part of the game, and is making it a bit better, more streamlined, and hopefully more enjoyable, which was the main purpose. And yeah. You have all the details here on the main website if you want, but pretty much we added new buildings, a few new areas, changed the initial part of the game, added the visual equipment. Yeah, pretty much, and added also the possibility to sleep. Why not? And yeah, this is an old screenshot. Nice. I like old screenshots. Okay, so we have a bit of a plan for refinements, right? So basically I want to refine what we have in game and what we have released. The first was to associate a voiceover. I don't know if any of you tested the voiceover in game and see if they work as expected. I mean, it would be nice if you tell me if they work or not. The NPC that we scripted are pretty much all the ones in the initial area, plus all the main ones in the Idla city and the arena. But there are also other ones like in GOG. So I try to get all the ones that have more quests in any way that they are important character in the game, right? So that is done. The second thing was to associate descriptions to Island 1 and Island 2. That is completed. And the third one, which is not here, but actually I did, was to ensure that the so basically fix descriptions in the stone labyrinths, the first area of the stone labyrinths where you join after the character creation, and this one is done as well. Now, leverage the visual equip on NPC. Yeah, I think we should. I asked a bit in the chat if someone wanted to help. But I understand that maybe it's not an easy one, but actually I have developed a small function that allows us to set the visual equipment directly on the characters. So my idea, the problem is that we really have many NPCs, so I think I also need a check, maybe. I need a check that is telling me which NPCs, or we can just run around, look at them, and decide what they should have, right? Maybe. Adding visual equipment. Adding visual equipment is fairly easy, actually. It cannot be done in-game. Yet. I don't know if I will do in the future, but It's actually not possible to do this in the game directly, so we'll have to see. But we can, for example, you know, here we have Abelia, right? Abelia at the moment is not really wearing anything, is not holding anything. I think that they should all have a bit of weapons, right? Even maybe small ones, but I think it would be nice to have her with something. Maybe we can have a bow at her back, or I have to think about it actually. Sure, see, she's really a newcomer kind of greeter, right? But she's also a cook, right? Oh, there is a piece of bread on the ground. I don't know why. Why there is bread on the ground? Huh? We'll fix it immediately. This freaking thing that is never the right side is annoying. I don't know why there is bread on the ground. Weird. I mean, if we want to have a rolling pin on her side, or if we want to, but I think that I want to give the impression that anyway these guys are kind of wary of the surroundings, right? Because they live in a place where creatures can come at any time, and I think mostly the fact that they are near the gorge, right? This would be a perfect place for a bow. So yeah, I think we can give her a bow actually. I just don't know if the bow really looks nice on the shoulders or on the back. I think we did some test on that, but it was not great. But let me try. So she actually has 0 items in her inventory. So let me try to add a bow. And see what happens. So if I say like left shoulder visual equip. Okay, let's see, and then I reload. I did it on the other window, and then I kill NPC reload. Okay. Yeah, the problem of placing a bow on a shoulder is that is not centered, right? We can try to move it at the back, but the problem of the back is that it will be straight vertical. I think for bows we need to do something for the visual equipment, because they don't look very good. Yeah, if I put it like this, it will basically go through the head pretty much, right? And if I put it on the side, I think also will not be very nice. It's a pity though. It's a pity. I'm lagging like crazy, by the way. I'm rubber banding like a boss. What about a crossbow? What about a crossbow? Let me see if a crossbow is any better. No, unfortunately the crossbow is not properly set up, and so it looks completely off. The crossbow look really stupid. No, the crossbow I think is oriented wrong. So it's the wrong orientation, unfortunately. There is no way. There is no way. I can try with a quiver, but a quiver unfortunately is a container, and being a container is not available for visual equipment. Ay, 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 ay. Pity though. Okay, so basically bows we cannot use. At the moment, at least. At the moment, we cannot use bows. Can we have at least a pole axe or something? Let me see. Wow, it's a bit it's kind of big, but yeah, I mean it's better than nothing, I would say. It's better than nothing. But I don't know if it really fits on her, right? This weapon is a very large weapon, and you see, I mean, it's I don't know if it really fits on Abelia actually. This thing. Maybe it's a bit too much, right? Maybe it's a bit too much. I think I have some mistake in my code because I see that. Let me check one second, one thing. Because I see that when I have more than one item, is the visual keep is not working as expected. Visual array, select. Boom. Visual key, visual value. A visual key is equal to current visual slot. Current visual slot equal to 0. While raw visual physical association. My fear is that this thing is not restarting. I think that it's not restarting. Nice. Very nice. For each result visual as something like that. Okay, let me try NPC detail, NPC detail. NPC detail. Yeah, because there is a small bug that it seems that is not doing what it should. I have to put this in production. Ah, now it's working better. Yep, the fix is a good fix. Okay, okay, probably the pole axe is not really the best. Maybe we can just give her a smaller weapon on the side. like maybe a falcon or something. Let me see. Weapons, knife. I think a knife is too little. Or a short sword. Maybe a short sword. Maybe a short sword. Why not? Okay, let's try a short sword on the right hip. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. Okay, I think it's enough. Yeah, I think it's good. I want these people anyway to look a bit on alert, right? Because do we want to give her anything else? I don't think so. I think it's good as she is now. Okay, so Naive at the moment does not have any, well, he only has the hammer in the hand, right? But it doesn't have anything else. Now for Smith, I don't know if she will have, I don't know if she will actually carry something on the back while she's working in at the forge, so maybe it doesn't make any sense, right? I don't think so. I think also the other NPCs in this area, I mean, they are all like at home in a way, and she already has a wizard robe and everything. I don't think that we need more than this. I think it's fine. Maybe this one could have, because this one is also an artist somehow, so maybe he could have
I'm Telsana Zarel, a merchant of goods, melodies, and colors. A jack of all trades, if you will.
we can maybe have Telzana. Can we have maybe a lute on her back? Or a lira? That's kind of cool. Let's see how the lira looks. No, the lira unfortunately looks bad. Unless we put it, I think if we put it on the backpack, then it looks okay. Ah, it's oriented wrong. Fuck. It's oriented wrong, so we cannot do it. Pity. Okay, let's do the loot. It's fine. Let's do the loot. It's okay. We can have a loot there, and like if he's on her back, I think it's nice. She's a bit in a weird position, so you cannot really see it. Yeah, you see the back. You don't see the front, unless I swap the shoulder. But I think also swapping the shoulder probably will be the same, huh? Or no? Yeah, it will be the same. I don't know exactly why though. So we have a rotation issue, huh? So it seems that the left and the right are not rotated properly. Interesting. Yeah, I think we have a rotation issue with the left shoulder. Or anyway, let me take a note because we may decide to fix it later on. I mean, obviously that will require a new client update. So, but right, left shoulder socket, same rotation. Yeah, I didn't realize that, but that I cannot change now. So the only thing is to do it this way. Okay, fine. Then there is who? There is this guy. There is Ibar. Ibar, I think we can definitely have a shield on the back, and we can have some weapons, right? I think I can have a shield on the back. I don't know which one, but I think it would be nice to have something very visual, right? Shields. I think we should have a spiked shield, which is a bit big, but I think it's nice. Yeah. Or even bigger. Because he already has the plate armor, and the plate armor is going a bit through it, right? 5 spiked shield. Spike shield. This one is probably the biggest. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think that is nice. That is nice. I could even add another weapon, but I think it's enough. He already has 2 weapons in his hand. Maybe we can remove this weapon and put it on the side. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he doesn't have it all equipped, you know. But I think here the helm is bugging out. I don't know why, but the helm is definitely bugging out. Yeah, the helm is not in the right position for this creature. I don't know why. Is he an Innun or wait? No, it's a Diaboli. We have to revisit the helm position on the male Diaboli because it seems to be wrong. I think this one I will never do. I can probably delete, but these are all client-side changes, so unfortunately I cannot do them now. But I'm keeping a note so that for the next release we can do it. It is actually kind of annoying, but I don't have an easy way to fix it. Let me see what weapons he has in his hand. At the moment, right hand, left hand. I don't see it. Left hand. He has a platinum longsword. Okay, so if we change it from the left hand and we put it in bulk 3, for example, and then we keep it on the left hip, right? And now we kill him, reload. Nice. Ah, why is still it's still equipped, huh? That is very strange. Platinum, bulk 3. Why didn't go away? Uh-oh. Bulk 4. Update item instances, set location in parent 1. That is very strange. There is another bug. I think there is another bug. The swap of the weapon. No, but it's not a bug in the client. It's just a bug. Hello, Sulfrots. Hi. It's not because you can add things on their back that you need something. Yeah, I mean, it has to be meaningful for the character, but you know, I want to use this new functionality and make the character look a bit different from each other, right? Because they look very similar. Let me see what happened here though, because it seems that we have a problem. We have a problem with the slots. So this is the slot, right? There is the slot that I actually change, and then I click on change location. So why change location slot? Escape slot, update item instance, set location in parent slot. Yeah, it's actually correct, but it doesn't work. How is this possible? That's very strange. That's very strange. So it seems that this select slot is actually not picking my updated value, right? It's not picking my updated value. Yeah, exactly. How it is possible? Yeah, okay, I know why. Yeah, this should happen only for the visual. Let me see. Yeah, I know why. I know why. The problem is that I didn't close the form. I didn't close the form. Or anyway, I need a different... yeah, I need a different... I have to call it like former slot or something like that. Because otherwise it is overriding the other slot. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So when we do change... when we do... what is that? Oh wow, it's too much code. Yeah, exactly. Change location. Okay, visual equip. Exactly. So this should be former slot. Okay, I think now it will work properly. I think now it will work. Tatatara tatara. Okay, so we go left and we want to have bulk 3. Let's see if this works now. Yes, this now worked. And but the problem is that now, wait, I did something stupid. Yeah, it's a bit of a... So we said what? Left hip. Okay, left hip. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, now it worked. So we'll have only one weapon here, but he will have one weapon on the side, and he will have the shield at the back, right? So I think this guy is very he's very geared up, right? Okay. Now the last person is Xenak. I don't know if you want... Yeah, I think anyway I want in general for them to look like equipped, right? Equipped. So I don't want the sword in hand, but at least I would like to have this sword on the side. Now for the Klyros, I think we have the Klyros sword, no? Xenak. I think we have under what? Under long swords? Fuck, I don't remember the name. No, we don't. Yes, we do. The hook blade is called. The hook blade. So we will put the hook blade also on his left, right? Which is, I mean, the left hip is the most useful, right? Because you take it with your right hand. So with your right hand you extract the weapon on the left, right? So we will put it on the left hip. We will put it on the left hip. Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice. I like it. Yeah, that's the typical Klyros weapon. In theory, we also have the shield, right? But giving him a shield, I think, will look a bit weird. And also, I cannot really put a shield on the back, because if I do, the wings will get into the will get into the way. So I think it's nice like this, so that he has his own weapon, right? And all the people in this outpost look a bit cautious, right? And armed. This thing is really too dark. I mean, it's dark and as a boss, but anyway, it's dark as a boss. Okay, so these guys in the outpost we did, right? So now let's see, and you can give me ideas, guys, by the way, you can give me ideas of what items you would like to see on which NPC. So, for example, do we want to give something to Arnquist? I think if we could have, for example, this oh, someone is here. Hello. Oh, Veja is here. Wow. If we can give him some tools, like the cutters or other stuff like that, right? So let me see, Arnquist. The only problem is that if I give him an item, and that item is on the category of the sellable items, it will start to sell it. Yeah, exactly. Like these cutters, right? Yeah, but the cutter, okay, I can just change the visual location, I guess, and it will be fine. So, for example, if I put this on the left hip, right? What happens? Oh, he rotated. It seems actually that it didn't work. Why it didn't work? Huh? Why it didn't work? Very strange. The cutters? Why the cutters? Why the cutters are not working? That's strange, huh? Well, they work on me, but they are in a weird position, definitely. So they are not oriented properly. But on him, it doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why should not work on him? I have no idea. But it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't work. I don't know. Is in bulk 32. Maybe because... because there are 2 things in bulk 32. Okay, wait. Oh wow, there are 4 things in bulk 32. 5 things in bulk 32. Okay, it seems that this guy has too many items, so he's basically out of slots. That's the issue. Let me try to change the cutters to bulk 3, for example. And then to a... But anyway, they are wrong, unfortunately. Okay, now they are showing. Yeah, unfortunately they are not oriented properly. They are not oriented like a weapon. And this makes it impossible to equip. Pity. Pity, 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 pity. Pity, 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 pity. Wood plane. Why is it called wood plane? Huh? Wood plane. Ah. Yeah, but it's not that. Ah, I see. The icon is wrong, but fine. I mean, I can put the cutters on the back, but I think it will look a bit weird, right? With the... You are in game, Sulfrots? Okay. I think it would be a bit weird on the back. I mean, we can try, but I think it will look weird. Yeah, and by the way, they are not oriented right, so the orientation... Yeah, so that is an issue that we have to solve. I think all the items have to be oriented the same way. Because otherwise, certain items we cannot really use for the visual equipment, right? Okay, what else can we give to this guy? I would like him to look like he has a lot of tools, right? He has a lot of tools, but seems we cannot really. Smith tools. So we an anvil will be a bit too much. This will be too much. Hey, the cutters would have been nice, but a forge on his head, it doesn't seem... Another hammer, but... You know, another hammer, I don't know. Ah, maybe this one is oriented different? No, it's oriented the same. This? There is not really much. This thing on his back, on his side, I don't think so. We need to add more tools. I think we need to add... We need to improve the tools, and we need to add more tools for... Yeah. Let me see if there is anything else under, like, mining or... Well, there is a rock pick, but do we want to have a rock pick on his back? Nah. I mean, he could have another hammer on the side, but not very convinced. Oh, it is a nice dagger, actually. A knife like that. Nah, we don't have anything too good to put on him. I mean, it could be a weapon part, yes, but weapon part is actually empty. Why is it empty? Tool parts. Why fishing pole is not pointing to the fishing pole model? I think we have it, no? I think there are some fuck up here. Ah, because it's a piece, maybe. Oh, I'm thinking if I can have something else, but I don't find anything really good. You can put a key. I think a purse, if we make a purse, it would be nice to have a purse. I think it would be nice to have a purse that you can put left or right. And I think it would also be nice to have a backpack that you can actually put on the back. But at the moment we don't have, unfortunately. I don't know why all these keys do not have a mesh, right? When you see this, when you see this sack, it means that it does not have a dedicated mesh, right? It's missing the mesh. While, for example, this one has a mesh, right? A nice cart on his back. Yeah, that is the backpack, but it's oriented wrong. So this one is not properly. It's not properly showing. Okay, I don't know, I give up. PT though. I wanted to give him something. We need to add more tools, guys. And I think we have plenty of tools in the marketplace, free stuff, right? I think tools, we can find as much as we want. I don't want to give him a weapon because I don't think he will stay with a weapon, right? In his shop, so I don't think so. I think, let me take a note. I think we need more tools. We need more and better tools. Blacksmith, tools, meshes, and variations. I think we need to do that. It's very few. We have too few, and I think we never just looked at it. But I don't know, anything, you know, from a screwdriver to different cutters and pinches and clamps and whatever. I mean, anything, right? Anything. We don't have much, unfortunately. And it's very easy to add, right? It's very easy to add. It's just a matter of doing it. Just a matter of doing it. This is the NPC in complete darkness. I can't do this. A butcher's wife. We live and work here in Idla. We originally both lived on the Stronghold and married there. We decided to open a market up here in the first level. Lots more people. You can give her a knife. Maybe. A small framed dwarven woman stand before you with worry eyes. With worry in his eyes. She glanced around, often absently, ties and lost an up around their waist. They close into commentary with pay. But we can give a small knife on the side. Why not? Like a kitchen knife. Like a kitchen knife. Let me see. Kitchen tools. Kitchen knife. Kitchen knife. Left tip. She's in darkness anyway, so, but... it's not in darkness anymore. Okay, she has a knife now. It's not very visible, but she has it. It's not super visible, but anyway. It's there. Someone will notice it. It's fine. It's fine. Burdes. Burdes should have what? A fishing rod on her back or what? She's the one who's sending you to fish. I think it would be nice to have like a how is it called in English? Like those wooden containers, right? Like those wooden made of strands, right? Made of how do you call them? No, 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 no. No. You call it chest, you call it, no, he has a name, he has a name, he has a name. Not chest, it's not vase, it's not, what is the name of that thingy? But I don't think we have it anyway, but I think it would be nice to yeah, I think we need to plan some carry items, right? Some carry containers that we can put at the back of the people. I think would be very nice to have, because at the moment we don't have enough containers. We have chests, we have barrels, we have sacks, but I mean, putting a sack on the back of a person seems to be a bit too much. Yeah, I think we need to improve a bit. Yeah, now that we have this capability, we need to improve the available items. Like a bit, yeah, not like this, but round. We have the quiver, but the quiver is a container, and I cannot use it there. I'm realizing how much we are missing visual items, right? We are really missing visual items in any possible way. I mean, we may have something under jewelry, like we may have some jugs, right? But a jug is too much. We have some, I think here we have some vases. Probably the vases are not even here. Where are the vases? Under furnishing? Yeah, like this. So I'm saying a kind of a jug like this to put at the back, right? But made of wood. Understand? I think we are lacking items. We mostly have furniture to put on the ground, right? But we don't have carry-on items, pretty much. We don't have carry-on items. How it is called in English? This. How is this called in English? A wicker basket. Okay. Yeah, but the one that you put on your back. Like a collector of stuff, right? But yeah, I'm thinking a basket like this. We don't have this, huh? We don't have this. PT would have been perfect on her. Fantastic would have been. Would have been fantastic on her. Weaving a backpack basket. Maybe they call it backpack basket. Yes, something like this. Exactly. Something like that. Something like that. I think on some NPC this would be nice. Maybe on one NPC, but or a few, but I think would be nice. Yeah, it's called backpack basket. Also a basket like this would be nice. Oh, we don't, huh? We don't have even because It may not be exposed at the moment as a spawnable item, but maybe part of the furniture, right? I think I need to do a big pass of items, of spawnable items. I think I have it already here in the list, by the way. It was I don't remember where it was, but I had listed yeah, review spawnable furniture and not existing. I think more than spawnable furniture is also spawnable everything. Whatever, right? We want to be able to spawn. So I don't know if I can do this job now, actually, because I don't think we have enough items that are visual enough. Let me search for basket and see what we get. Ah, you see, we actually have it. We actually have a number of them. Is that they are not exposed as spawnable items. Now this one seems to be a bit big. I mean, is less for the backpack, right? It's more as a yeah, but we have many nice ones. These are very, very nice. All these ones should be spawnable, right? At the moment they are not. At the moment these are not spawnable. But these are very, very nice. I really like them. Exactly, something like this. The problem I think will be the sides, because we cannot change the sides on the visual equipment, at least not for now. And yeah, but I should make all these items spawnable actually. It's under containers. Is under containers. For example, also a bucket, right? You could have a bucket in his hand. I really wanted to have the backpack. The backpack basket. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, and 4 should be spawnable. We can do it now because it's a server side only change, right? So to have this spawnable, there is not a lot to do. There is not a lot to do. We basically only have to define the items. We have to give them a name, and we have to give them. Oops. And we have to give them. An icon though that we don't have. But yeah, we'll be under containers for sure. Yeah, they will lack an icon. We have the picnic basket. How can we call these things? I mean, I can call them just wooden basket, but it's not very nice to call them wooden basket 1, 2, and 3, right? I think it depends a bit on the size. Maybe we can call it small, medium, or a fruit basket. Maybe this one can be called fruit basket because it seems like, you know, like the U is very open, so you can collect stuff. Maybe. This one can be called like laundry basket because it's taller and it seems that you put more stuff in it. And this one, I have no idea. It can just be called wooden basket. So we can maybe name them this way. But I need to see the sides. I need to see the sides. Yeah, because I cannot really spawn them today, but I can make them spawnable. I can definitely make them spawnable. I think I need, what I'm thinking is to introduce a new concept of of spawnable decoration items or whatever. So I don't know exactly how to call it, but these two are very, very similar, by the way. Well, no, they are not, because one has this thing in the middle and these are the things on the side. So can you give me 4 names, guys, to this of these things? What I'm thinking laundry basket, small basket, or small wooden basket, wooden laundry basket. Let me try. Because they don't exist in game at the moment. I mean, they don't exist as spawnable items, right? So this could be wooden laundry. I don't know if I want to call it laundry. I can also call it medium, large, and small, right? I can call it medium wooden basket. It's a bit long name, but it's fine. We can call it medium wooden basket. Large, no, this is small wooden basket, and large wooden basket, and the last one I have no idea. And this one we can call it hand portable. I don't know, portable, or we can call it fruit basket, right? We can call it fruit basket. The problem with fruit basket seems like he has fruits in it. And then if you put something else in it, it will look stupid. They are not made of wood. What do you mean they're not made of wood? They're made of Vimini. Vimini is what? Vimini is what? Is a branch, right? So yes, it is wood. It is wood. I mean, it's a branch of a plant. So they are made of wood. They are actually called wicker in English. Like wicker is a method of weaving used to make products such as furniture and baskets. So in English is wicker, but yeah, you see, if I search wicker basket, these ones are coming out. Are coming out. Garden basket. Garden basket. Garden basket, garden wooden basket, or just garden basket? Garden wooden basket. I don't know if I want to call it wicker. In theory, they should be called all wicker, right? It should be garden wicker basket, small wicker basket, medium wicker, large wicker. Does wicker really reason with you or not? Because wicker, I don't know if it has multiple meanings, but weak, something that is weak. Yeah, it's actually called wicker, actually. Wicker. It seems it's really wicker, yeah. Yeah, it's really wicker. I think I should call it wicker because it's really the English name. Like for you, it's probably Vaner in English, no? What is Vimini in French? Vimini in French. Vimini in French. Un panier en osier. Bah. You don't have it. Panier en osier. En osier. But it seems you. Yeah, osier. Maybe. Okay, we can call it weak. Now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we have a weaker shield, and now I'm realizing that the original idea of the weaker shield was probably it was a shield made of this material. But since I didn't know what he meant, I didn't make it this way. Because we have a weaker shield. No? Or we removed it? Ah, maybe we removed it. Nice. Ah, maybe we removed it. We removed it, huh? Ah, nice. We removed it. I renamed it. Okay, fantastic. So there's no more that problem. Vannerie is the skill used to making them. Ah, I see. Okay, we can call it. So we can call it them. We can call them garden wicker basket, small wooden basket, medium wooden basket, large wooden basket, large wicker. I mean wicker everywhere. Okay. Okay. So if we do this, what we have to do? We have to add. We have to add to item stats, right? Yes, we have to add to item stats. Where name like, let me just see if there is space around this picnic, but picnic's basket is like 334, so there will never be space there. ID greater than 300 and ID less than 400. Sometimes I'm trying to keep things together, but it's really hard because all these numbers are already taken, so it's not really going to work. Well, actually we have a 355 that is available. Okay, we can go 355. How do I create these items? The easiest way to create the items... It's not very easy, actually. The easiest way... create the items is to do, wait, MySQL source, simple items, we put them inside of this, simple items. Simple items. Simple items. Simple items. Books, items, food, buildings. Common string. We don't really have... I mean, we have one generic for items, but... maybe. But I don't even know if this thing is still valid, right? I have no idea. Unfortunately, we don't have an icon, so we will have to create icon for them. But obviously, that's not possible now because we don't have. We cannot change the release, right? Yeah, obviously, column count doesn't match. Obviously. Yeah, because this has been changed recently. It's a bit annoying. But I think it will be the easiest to do it this way, so that we have a way. Okay, let's do it. It's annoying, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try to fix it. So we will have a new starting ID. We will have a new starting ID. And we will have, and our starting ID will be what? We said 335. No, 355. 355. Now the problem here is the icon. Icon, unfortunately, we need to put, well, we can use maybe the icon of the other basket. It's not the best, but we have an icon, right, for the other basket. Yeah, there is an icon. So we can use this icon, which is better than nothing. It's not the best, but is decent. I mean, it's better than not. So the icon is 147. The icon is 147. By the way, here there is this mess because this is still super old. It is still super old. Okay, let me see if I find a way. I think I introduced some new stuff. Let me see if this works. Nah, it doesn't work either. Nah, we have to fix it. We don't have an up-to-date because I changed the columns. I changed a bunch of stuff. Okay. We have to check it again. We have to check it again. So there are definitely some differences between this query and a good one. Good one being, for example, this. So we have to check the difference and fix the SQL. So wait. So this is the good one, this is the bad one. So we have ID, B, blank book, then we have this 2100 300 bulk left hand. Okay, container are the flags. Then we arrive here and we are there. Then we have -1, -1, -1. Then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 15 values after the -1, -1, -1. Okay, this is identical. This is identical. Then we have the... it is already different though. Because after the 15, yes, we have the mesh. No, that is correct. We have the mesh, yes. Then we have the icon, yes. Then we have, after the icon, which is 147, we have the texture, which is this one. And then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so up to there is identical. This is identical, this is identical. Then we have generic. Then we have a null, which is that one. Then we have 0, null again, 0, null again, 0. Okay. Then here after this 0, right? After this 0, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have an empty and a 1, and then the description. Okay, up to here they are identical. So there is something changed after this, probably at the end, because I added some fields. Then the no sound is the same, the 50 is the same. Then I have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I am here. Then I have the -1, the 2, the empty. Okay, this is the additional field, which I think is the HP. I think is the HP. So we have just one field more in the next to last position. Okay, so that should be an easy fix. So basically here I can say that the HP is by default 10, whatever. Right? Or 0. So there is no, let's say 0. Let's say 0. So we don't mess up. Okay, so now if I copy this and I put it here, it should not tell me anymore. It will tell me that it's duplicated, but yeah, duplicated. But now the column count is okay. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, so we can have our small wicker basket. Small wicker basket. Description will be what? I don't know. Description just finely crafted wicker basket. Okay, finely crafted wicker basket. Okay, what is this? One is the size. Is the weight and size. The weight I think can be 1. Yes, 1 is okay, and the size 0.5 is okay. Which slots you can put it? You can put it bulk, left hand, right hand. Yes, it's fine. Stackable, yes. This is the category probably. Yeah, category. So category should be a container. We want to make it as a container? Yeah, I think we should make it as a container. But if I make it as a container, I cannot put it on the visual slots. No! Ah, that's super annoying, but it's what it is. No! No! That's bad. Nice. I catched a mosquito with my super racket. Very good. Fucking flying vampire. You're dead. There was a flying vampire. We killed him. 10 XP. Yeah, the problem is that if I make it a container, I will not be able to equip it. I don't know why I did that though. Why I decided that a container cannot be visually equipped? Why? Considering is only a visual equip, right? So it's not really changing anything. Why? Why I decided this? Why? Why I decided this thing? I understand that you can move it, but it's the same. Is it true? Maybe it's not true. No, I think I did it. Because I didn't put the icon. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't put the icon. GG. I didn't put the icon, but we can do it from the database. So I can still do it for NPC. Yes, I can. I can do it for NPC. I can. I can cheat the system. I can cheat the system. So even if they are containers, I can do it. I think. So the category is what? The category is... Come on. 50, which is containers, right? So category will be 50. This will be generic. This will be what? 300, what is the price? Yeah, that is the price. I don't know, the price we will decide. Maybe a small bucket is costing, I don't know, 70. These are nice items though. Okay, here in terms of strings, we have the mesh. We have the mesh first, right? So the mesh will be the mesh of the small bucket, which is this one, is this mesh, right? So we copy this reference and we copy this reference, and this will be the thingy. Now this contains, unfortunately, a lot of stupid stuff. Okay, like that. Okay, there is the mesh. Then after the mesh we have the icon, and the icon we know that is 147 at the moment because we don't have any other possibility. And then the texture will be empty. Okay, so the container size, right? The container size at the moment here is not specified, unfortunately, because the container size is here, container max size, right? So it's after the normal size. So it's after the 0.5, which is D 261. Oh my god, this thing are unreadable, completely unreadable. It's probably this one. Yeah. Oh my god, it's unreadable. D260. Yeah. We said just 0, right? But this 0 in theory should become something. Do I want to add the container size if it's a container? Container. What did I do here? Yeah, I said 20. You see here I put I hard-coded a value. I hard-coded. Ah, by the way, I need to say it is a container. Otherwise it will not. Container stackable. I mean, obviously, if it's empty, hopefully. Can you stack a full container? I hope not. Huh? If you stack a full container, it's GG. We will see. Okay, so the only thing we have to do, we have to put a limit. So we can say, for example, maybe let's put it here. Container size. Let's put it here. What is this, by the way? Ah, it's the script. Container size. So we will use this instead of that 0. This thing, right? Yeah, this thing. So this thing will be like that, and this will be this. Wow. Is exactly on top. Shit. Is 261. Okay, nice. So if I put container size 10, right? This insert now will be 10. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so now we have a system that we can use. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, now that we did this, we can do it for all and will be very easy. So we have the medium wicker basket, right? Medium wicker basket. which has the same size. Yeah, pretty much the same. So everything is the same. The only difference maybe is the number of items you can contain, which is 15, right? For example. And then we have maybe, what was it? The garden wicker basket. Garden wicker basket. I think I will copy exactly the same. This one in theory is even smaller, but let's say 8. Now obviously I have to change the static mesh, okay? I have to change the static mesh. So the garden is this one. It's the same, just basket 3. It's the same, just basket 3. Okay. The medium is the same, just basket 4. Yeah, it took a bit to set up, but now we can do them like easy. We can do them like easy. And it is the large. Which is, I don't know, 20. Now in terms of cost, I don't know, this can be 70, this can be 50. Oops. This can be 50, this can be 110, this can be 140. Random prices, really, I'm not really thinking about them. Okay, so if now we enter this, but no, wait, we have to change this to this. Yes. If we now enter this into the database in production, we can do it directly in production because we can then reload. Incredible enough, huh? Insane! Okay, so I added this 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it will work, but let's say it should. If now I reload item 365, 366, 367. So if I do item reload 365. No? No? You need to exist. Fuck, I need to restart the server then. My whole theory. Because he's searching cache manager, eh? Couldn't find what? Couldn't find basic stats. Couldn't find basic stats for the item. Couldn't find basic stats for that item. No, but it's not this, huh? It's probably the other one. Spawn item in inventory. No, but it's not this. It's not this. Is reload. Wait, is the wrong command? Is reload item 365. Ah, I see. 365, 366, 367, 368. Okay, so now in theory we have the item. Let me just destroy that so I clean up a bit my inventory. So I don't know why my inventory is always a mess, but let me delete this. So if now I do what? If now I, well, if I do slash item, I don't know if this will work already. I don't know if this will work already. It would be nice, but I don't think that it will show here. Also because I cannot refresh it. I cannot refresh it, unfortunately. But if I try to spawn it, right? If I try to spawn it, I think it may work. So if I do item small wicker basket. Ah, you see? Ah! Wow. It's not small at all. But anyway. Call it small, my friend. It's huge. Holy shit. So I cannot really use it. I cannot really use it, huh? It's too big, bro. I was thinking it was way smaller. But like way smaller. Garden wicker basket. Garden wicker basket. By the way, why I cannot visual see it? Huh? Uh-oh. What? These are containers, 0 slots. Maybe the fact that it's stackable is messing up. There is something that doesn't make the container work properly. You see that we don't have any slots? It's a bit strange, huh? Maybe it didn't reload it properly. But anyway, the problem is that they are big. They are pretty big. I mean, it can be nice for furniture on the ground. They are very nice. I really like them. They are very nice, but they are a bit big. Like if I put this thing on the back, I mean, I can try because now we have it, right? Let's see how it looks if I put it on the back, but I think it will be horizontal, so I think will be broken. I think will be broken. Burdes items. So if I go under containers and I say small wicker basket, no, garden, whatever. Garden wicker basket, and then I say that I want it on the back, right? And then I reload this NPC. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not. Because it should, in theory, should be oriented like a shield, or it should just be smaller, right? At the moment, it's really too big. But anyway, we can use it. I think I have to make one specifically for this purpose to be equipped, right, on the back of the NPC. Yeah. But anyway, we added these items in game, so which are anyway nice. They are called, yeah. I mean, all the names are wrong, but this is garden wicker basket. This is small wicker basket. That is medium wicker basket, and this is large wicker basket. I don't know why the container doesn't work, but anyway. I added these spawnable items. For some reason they do not work properly as containers, but may just need a server restart. Okay. Yeah, but we cannot use it for the purpose I wanted to use it, right? We cannot use it for that purpose. I mean, my idea was to use it in a kind of, I think if we add a rotation, you know, my idea was to do this. Look, I can simulate it because I can do it like this, but, so my idea was, I can actually simulate it on her. My idea was, yeah, to do something like that, right? But it's not without rotation, without the ability to actually rotate, right? Okay, now it's not centered, but fine. Yeah, but my idea was to do something, to have something like this on the back, right? Or vertical, but smaller, right? And unfortunately, it doesn't work. It does. I mean, it's too big, and the rotation doesn't work. We can still use them as decoration during events, or people can put them on the ground for whatever reason. Okay, we did that. It was a bit useless, but no, I think it was nice. We need to introduce more items. I think we really need to introduce more items. So everything that we have here should be spawnable. Everything. Like, for example, this bucket, right? Or this bucket, right? They are nice items. Why they're not spawnable, right? Why? They are very nice. Why they're not spawnable? I think the texture is not loading properly, or is it really that low resolution? I think it may not be loading properly. Huh? I think it's a bit strange there is that much low resolution. Maybe it's the way it is. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately. It is pretty low resolution, yes. We should improve it one day. Yeah, it's not... It's pity because the item is nice, but the texture is very, very low. Okay, what else? No, I was thinking if we can use something to put at the back of NPC, but seems probably the answer is no. I mean, this backpack again. If we don't have a rotation, right? I mean, doing the rotation is not very hard, but at least for NPC, because we can hard code it. Clothing. I mean, I can put a vase on her back, but I think it would look a bit weird, like these jugs. But I don't think these jugs are items, though. I don't think these jugs are items. It's not very easy to know because the SDI. I think we will need subcategories one day. Because inside containers, I have no idea, right? But I don't think we have that. I think the vases are under furnishing. But yeah, I think it's very hard to know what we have already. How do I know if an item is already here? Well, the only way is to search it in the database by mesh ID. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If I search string mesh, if I search string mesh in production, and I search these bases, jug, right? If it's there, jug 01. Everything is jug 01, jug 01. This one? No, it's another one that is called similarly, but it's not this one. This one is an underscore, so it's not. And also this one is under containers. No, it's under bottle vases actually. It's under bottle vases. Yeah, I think we need to change a bit the categories. Maybe. Like these vases are kind of nice, so at least one of them I think we should be able to... We should be able to spawn. But it's very easy to do, right? It's very easy now because we can do the same, right? I can add another line here and say jug. The problem is problem are the names, right? Because calling them again jug 1, 2, and 3 is kind of silly. 1, 2, and 3. Jug, I don't know. Jug, we have to do the same. We have to do large jug, small jug. We have to do exactly the same. Wow, these are giant. These are even bigger than the other ones. GG, broski. These are even bigger. And also the texture here is really low. Texture is really low. I don't know if I want them though. I mean, if they were smaller, I think they would have been nice. But at these sides, it's a bit too much, I think. So I don't know if I want them actually. I don't know if I want them. Maybe not. Well, it's kind of cool, but... Potion one. Are these potions actually spawnable or not? I think they are. They are. This one should be, right? Potion. Potion underscore 01. No, they are not. They are not spawnable. Because potion, I think we are using all the old stuff. But why we don't have at least yeah, I think we should have, because then we don't have the icon. The problem is always the icon, boys. The problem is always the icon. Because then we have to create 1,000,000 icons, right? For all these ones. But these are very nice. I think it would be nice to have these ones on this, you know, on the side of the NPC. Like if it's a bottle. I think they will be upside down though. Yeah, they will be upside down. Because, fuck. That's annoying. This jug is small enough actually. Nah, this jug is very big. These ones are decent size actually. Like this one are decent size. This one I decided to destroy myself long time ago to make them lower polygon. Probably a bad idea. Instead of just jug, could they be painted over? You mean changing the colors? Yeah, in theory, yes. In theory, I could use this jug with this texture. And I don't know exactly what will happen, but depending on how the UV are laid out, right? It may be colored, yes. Well, this is pretty much like an amphor already, right? So it's pretty much already that thing. We have no jug. We have no jug in our game. I mean, named that way. So this can be easily small jug, large jug, right? Small, medium, large, I don't know. Small, medium, large. It is actually called bottle. In fact, it's more of a bottle or a container than a jug, but yeah, but we can add them. We can add them. Those two I think are nice. So I will add a small jug. Now, the material is what? The material is like terracotta. Terracotta. Do you say terracotta in English? It's like terracotta pots, yeah. So we call them small terracotta jug. It's a bit long, but small terracotta jug and large terracotta jug. Small jug to contain liquids. A large jug to contain liquids. So this one will not be a container though, right? This one will not be a container. So these are purely visual things, right? So maybe we will use them for something else, but at the moment it's just to say, oh, you have an item that you can use for events, for decoration, for whatever. Right? So these two are what? Are this? Wait, too much stuff open. Yeah, I think I need to do a pass and add a million items because we have them and we cannot use them, right? And it's a bit stupid actually that we have them, we cannot use them. It's kind of stupid. I mean, we can use them, but not. I mean, they are used already because if I have them in the game, it means that someone, they are probably in the. Oh, but wait a second. For sure, I have them. I have them in the dungeon, no? But they're probably used as furniture, so... Yeah, they're used as furniture in the dungeon. So probably they're not items. Yeah, they're not items. For sure they're not items. Yeah, for sure they're not items. For sure they are not. They are not items that you can actually pick up, right? Or put in your inventory. They are not. Now, how useful these are, I have no idea. Now, the problem is the icon, because we have no icon for these containers. Beverages. I mean, if I have to give them an icon, I will give them... I'm looking at the icons here on the top left, but they're pretty much the same icon. I don't think we have a jug. I mean, we can use this actually. We can use this icon. It's not exactly, but it's the closest, I guess, that we have without changing the client. We can make new icons, but not now because that's a client side change, so cannot do it. Lager beer mug. Lager beer mug. Lager beer mug. Lager beer mug. The last one. The icon is 135. Okay. 135. Okay, what happened here? What the fuck? I pasted a text, bro. It's just a text. What did it do? It decided that that was a crazy... Huh? Why remove the... Huh? I don't know what is going on here. GG. GG! What is going on? They are identical, bro. But they are not. They are identical, but they are not. Okay. Well... They are identical, but at the same time they are not. Okay, now they are really identical. Okay, so if I add this again to prod, right here, nice. 369, 370. Close. 369. 369, 370. And now we, yeah, I don't have item space, but, well, maybe, I don't know. Why have so many torches? Then we spawn a small terracotta jug. Ah, you see? And large terracotta jug. Ah, very nice. Let me see. Boom. And boom. Pretty cool. Okay, now the only question is... Do you think the jug can stay on her back or it will look weird? Because I did all this mess just to have the thing proper. So how do I do it? Okay, Burdes. I have her. Okay, I have her. Carpfish, fishing rod, garbage basket, trout, waterfield bucket. So under containers, if I select large, I don't know if the large will be too large, but large terracotta jug, and then I add it on the back. Let's see what happens. It's a bit high. It's a bit high and it's a bit on inside her head, but Pete, if it was rotated, would have been perfect. But like this, nah. Like this is not really good and all. Can we try the small one? Containers, small terracotta. But the small I think will be very, very, very small. So probably will look stupid anyway. Yeah. It's too small. And also it's kind of in a weird position. I mean, this could be maybe on the side, you know, but it will look. The problem at the moment, the visual equip is basically assuming weapons, right? Assuming that that is a weapon, because like if I put now the jug here on the left, it will be rotated upside down. And the reason is that we rotate the weapons, right? So if I do like left hip, so it doesn't really work, right? Yeah, it will look like this. I mean, it's not bad, but it looks a bit weird, right? It looks a bit weird. I don't know, maybe it's better than nothing, but so at least she has something special, but it's not really looking good. And the same if I put if I put the large on the shoulder. Yeah, if I put large on the shoulder, I mean, it is not too bad, but looks anyway a bit out of place, right? So I think I have to develop something specific. I have to develop something specific for this. Anyway, we tried. Trying is always possible. Anyway, we have these two items now that we can use, so why not? Let me just put a screenshot so that maybe Uajet can use them somehow. Large terracotta jug. It's kind of unreadable. Small terracotta jug. The upside down effect is not good. Hey, yeah, because it's done for weapons, right? You understand why it happens, right? It happens because if you put a weapon like this on your back, right? You see? It looks like this. So it's upside down because it's upside down. Because it is the way it should be, right? But I think we can add here some additional controls in the future. So you can have maybe a rotate or flip, maybe a flip checkbox that you click it, and this will rotate the other way, right? It will rotate up instead of down. And the same can be for every location. So that will be, actually I wanted to do it, but then we ran out of time. But actually, if we open the visual equip mission, I think it's there. So we said, oh, we could do it, right? So, widget LPO on demands, nice. Nice. Yeah, so for now I would say probably not, right? I mean, in theory there is the fishing rod, but the fishing rod, does the fishing rod have a mesh or not? Ah, the fishing rod has a mesh. Ah, so we can just put the fishing rod. Ondran is going around. So we can put the fishing rod, why not? No? At the back? I did all this mess, but she actually had already an item that we could put. I mean, like this maybe is a bit too straight, but if I do left, right? If I do left shoulder, I think it may be good. Yeah. Okay, we can have the fishing rod. I cannot have a fish. Can I have a fish? Can I have a fish on the right hip or not? No. It doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Fish, carp fish. Because carp fish is, because it's the new item and it doesn't, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have a it doesn't, because these are the new fishes. These are the new fishes, and the new fishes, unfortunately, do not have, I mean, they have a mesh here. Yeah, because here we are showing the skeletal mesh, and we cannot attach this is a skeletal mesh, so we cannot attach a skeletal mesh to. Okay. I think we need more containers. We need more pouches and things like that. Me want a front system just to see an NPC walking in island with two shields engraved, one in the front, other in the back. And you can eat it, and we can read it. Like the sandwich man for advertising. Well, you can already do it with a crate. If you take a crate, right? If you take a crate, you are pretty much a sandwich man already. If you take any crate, but okay, we added the fishing rod, so it took us like 1 hour, but at the end we added the fishing rod to her. Who else? This guy. This guy is very basic. He doesn't have much, right? He just has a hammer. He has all the basic stuff. So I think that here the problem that we are missing tools again. So we don't have enough tools, right? We don't have enough tools, and the tools that we have, which is only the cutter, is not rotated right, which is super annoying. I don't know why we don't have tools though. We only have these cutters, and that's it. Why we don't have better tools? We have this thing. Can we put this thing? Well, this one I think we can put him in his hand actually. No? Well, he already has a normal hammer, but I think this hammer is nice, eh? Do we have this in game as a spawnable item? I hope so. Mallet. We don't. Yeah, we do. It's called wooden mallet. It's called wooden mallet. I think it will look better than this thing. Let me see. Tools. Where is wooden mallet? It's under. It's under what? It's under. I have no idea what is it. Is it a weapon? I don't think it's a weapon. Wooden mallet is. I think I need a better way to. Anyway, I need a better way to search items by name, because the way I'm doing it is very stupid. 59. Tools alchemy. Okay. It's under tools alchemy. Wooden mallet. Wooden mallet. Yeah, I would like to improve a bit these NPCs, you know. Yeah, I think it looks better. Now, if we want, we can also give him another hammer on the side, right? But, yeah, I gave him a hammer on the side and a mallet there. I think the mallet looks better. Do we want something on the back? I mean, this guy is a carpenter, right? So he's someone that builds stuff. What about a shovel? Yeah, I think we have a shovel. It's not a bad idea. A shovel. We have a shovel. We have a shovel, I think. I just don't know where is it. But I think we actually have a shovel. Shovel is under category 11. 11 is probably farmer or something. Yeah, tools farming. Tools farming. Tools farming. Shovel. I just don't know if it's too big for this guy. But let me try. Left shoulder. Okay, left shoulder. Left shoulder. Fuck. Because it's not. Again, this thing is not positioned right. It's not positioned right. It's strange though, because it's. I can try the back, but the back is so vertical that doesn't really look right, right? Let me try the back. It's not rotated. This thing is not rotated properly. The shovel is not rotated properly. The actual mesh. So it's probably laying down horizontally instead of laying vertically. So unfortunately, this shovel cannot be used for this. I think you have the same problem if you put it in hand, right? If I put this in his hand, probably will not look correct. Shovel. 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 Okay. Oh. Doesn't even show up? Oh. What happened? Right hand. Sorry, because he was already. Uh-oh. I think we have a problem. Why I cannot select? Why I cannot select left hand? Anyway, just to make the test, right? Just to make the test. Yeah. You see that the shovel is rotated wrong, so like he's keeping the shovel vertical instead of horizontal. So this shovel is 90 degrees rotated, so unfortunately we cannot use it. I can fix it in the next release, but I can take a note maybe. Shovel rotation. Shovel rotation. These are all small things that we have to fix, you know, when we do before doing a release. Okay, we leave it like this anyway. So we have this mallet, which actually I think it looks better, and we have this hammer on the side, which is not very visible, but anyway is here, right? On the back, I mean, in theory on the back we can put a shield, but it doesn't really make sense on a carpenter, right? So I think there would be another tool of some kind, but we don't have tools. That's the problem. We can have an axe maybe, but an axe like for him to cut off wood? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Maybe an axe makes sense. Simple axe, like the base axe, right? What is that axe? Is the small battle axe? Small battle axe. Left shoulder. No, it's this one. Sorry, I have it here in the. It's just called X. It's just called X. What? I cannot spawn it? What the fuck? Huh? I cannot spawn an X? Why? What is going on? X. X. Spawnable, yes. Maybe he's not in the same category. Okay, okay. He's not under weapons probably. He's under tools farming. Okay, he's in a different he's in a different category because he's a tool and he's not a weapon. Okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think we can do that. So at least now he has 3 items. He's a bit more, you know, he's slightly more characterized. I mean, before he was really plain. Now at least he has something, right? I mean, it's not much, but it's better than before, right? So better than before. Better than before. What about this guy? This guy is always. This will be the city manager or no? Oh, no. It's not the city manager. It's not the city manager. This guy has glasses. Ooh, we could have a helm, which is actually glasses. That would be fantastic. Ooh, yes, I want to do it. Ooh, I want to do it. Let me take a note in the future. Not now because it is a new release, but glasses as type of helm. We can use it for NPC only, right? Because, but it would be nice to have glasses. Maybe 2 or 3 type of glasses. I think would be very nice. Glasses, yes. Why not? So this guy is also very basic at the moment. So this guy is, let me see, is the official tax collector. The official tax collector. Yeah, this is why we need purses and sacks. I mean, in theory, I can give him anything that looks like a sack, right? Anything that has no, there is no 3D model. Everything that is no 3D model, in theory, we could give him. But the problem is, like, I can give him this, a bag of salt, like, and it will show like this. The problem is that I think it will be very big. Let me try, but I think it will look bad. Bag of salt. Items, food ingredients, bag of salt, visual equip, right hip, for example. Now we need to create more yeah, it's too big. And also it's upside down, obviously. It's upside down. I mean, it's not bad, but it's upside down. I can put it on the back. I can put it on the back. It's not perfect, but no, it's too big. If we could scale it somehow, then it would be okay. But like this, bag of salt. Maybe in the hand. I don't know. We don't have containers for that. We don't have, you know. We don't have small containers. Yeah, and also if you put it on his hand, he's not really grasping it from here. He's grasping it from the back because he's not. So it doesn't really work. I mean, if we want, we can give him a scroll, and that would be good probably, but it is not a good idea. A scroll meaning what? A scroll meaning wait, because I did it under I did it oh man, I don't remember where I did it. Blueprints, Drake and Plane. Okay, blueprints, Drake and Plane. I did it on this girl, for example, right? I added these papers. Book scrolls, magic shop. Book scrolls, magic shop. But I think it is not an item. Book scrolls. Let me see if we have it. We can also give him a book, maybe. No, this is not an item. Probably we have a single scroll, but we don't have a double scroll. Yeah, I think we have. Wait, I messed up. I should search for this. Yeah, the double scroll we don't have. Double scroll we don't have. It's a bit of a pity though. It's a bit of a pity. Because it's nice actually. Can we associate it to some of those and then give it to him? And the flags, not like first item. We have a lot of maps. We have different score. I don't know if I want to associate this to an existing. Because the quest item I cannot spawn them anyway, right? So they will not be spawnable. And by the way, I think that also these ones are not spawnable. It's already midnight. Oh my. 62. 62 is what? Is it maps maybe? Creative maps. Creative maps. Yeah, I think we can probably do a bit of a trick and yeah, let's do the trick. Let's do the trick. So we will associate to whatever map. We can decide one just randomly. I don't know, the arena map. I mean, any one is the same. So the arena map, we will change the static mesh to be this one instead of that one. So this will be this. It will be this. Just randomly. Arena map. And we will do this in production as well. Wait, this is not correct. Okay, so this item 161, right? So if I reload item 161 and then I give him a creative maps arena map and I put it in his right hand, then it will be that hopefully. Bro, I don't understand why I cannot change. Huh? No, the map cannot be put in your hand. What the fuck? It cannot be put in your hand. I don't know exactly why, but that's annoying. What is this, a book? It is a book, I think. Okay, and then let's do it on a book, and that's it. Let's do it on a book then. If he doesn't like, okay, let's do it on a book. Let's do it on a book. Let's do it on a book. So 1260, 2160. 2160. I have to go, guys. Time is passing too fast. Time is passing too fast. I'm bringing back the arena to its original. Right? Okay, 2160. So 2160. Okay, 2160. So this is books. Oh fuck, I don't have it here. No! Shit. I cannot spawn it in yes, I can. I can. Was Xiosia Realm, right? Xiosia Realm. Xiosia Realm, yes. You may say, all this mess just to add an item? Well, yeah, well, I mean... just to characterize them a bit more, right? Ah, finally. You see, the tax collector now has papers. I really like that. I would like also him to have a purse, but we have to build it, right? We have to build a purse that we don't have today. So I think we need to list it into the things to make, like purses. I don't know, purses and small bags. Yeah, we need to create that. Yeah, but the idea, guys, I don't know, you can help me on this, right? You can help me on this. So you just go around the city, look at the NPC, and see the ones that have nothing, like this guy, right? Or have very little. And we can make them look better, right? Like, I don't know, Kaiman is here, right? Is this Kaiman? Yeah. So also Kaiman doesn't have anything, right? In theory he's a merchant or something. So maybe he should have, like, I don't know, a jewelry box, right? Can we add a jewelry box to him or something? What is he selling? Let me see what he's selling. He's selling, yeah, picnic basket, wooden crate, potted plant, plates. But yeah, it's anyway a merchant, right? So wooden crate. A wooden crate, if I put it on the back, it would be very funny. Do you want to see the wooden crate on the back? Okay, I do it just for you. Just for you, okay? He will teleport though, because if I kill him, he will teleport to his home. There. Yeah, you see? With a crate on the back, he will look like this. That's fantastic. That's very, very nice. I like him a lot. There is a perfect character, you know, for a video game. Ah, very nice. But anyway. That's the perfect character, my friends. No, but like a jewelry box or whatever. But it's too big, right? It's too big. It's too big. It's too big. Everything is too big. I think we need to add to the visual equip. We need to add maybe a scale, only for game masters, and a flip. This on the back is a bit too much, huh? Okay, guys, I have to go, but yeah, so what you can do, you can go around the city and look at the NPC and then tell me what you think they should have, right? What do you think they should have? As items, right? So that we make them a bit nicer, because at the moment they are many of them are very, very basic. And we can do better than this. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. And yep, if you want to click oh my god, this guy, the plant man wants to be close to the crate man. Okay, I don't know if it will work though. He wants to take a screenshot. I understand. Okay, you can take a screenshot now. Hello, Lucas. Hey, is there a list of items per NPC? No, but if you just go around the city, you can. If you go around the city, you can. You can do it. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Removed. So you take the screenshot or the moment is gone. See you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah, this menu sometimes it disappears. I agree. Bye. See you tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. European time. See you. Bye. Bye bye.